Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. Courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Perry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. James with the rebound. Inside, here's Brown, and the jam by Brown.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans, going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Check by James, and there's a pick. He gets it in there.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Chalk up two there.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Down low. Check by James. 6 on the shot clock. The rebound by Diallo. That one's good from James on the assist from Diallo.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
From deep three-point land. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. Here's a Kobo. Drills it from deep.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Check by James. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5 and that rim shrinking.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's a Kobo. To the middle. And James gets it to go. James has got his second basket.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Crosses over. And down it goes. 2 points.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
And he drives in. Offensive board. Diallo outside.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
And here's Brown for 3. And Metu pulls it down. Pass to Sar. They set a pick. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. James outside on the take. And it's blocked. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Parker. 1:27 left in the first. Pass to Diallo. 4 on the clock. And he lobs it up to the rim.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Check by James. Here he goes. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Lays it up and banks it in. James has got 6 points.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
It's Parker on the attack. Misses in close. Here's a Kobo. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. He's got 5.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
No good on the 3. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And the shot goes.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Pass to Brown. Here's a Kobo. And he makes it on the layup.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
The first quarter. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you can make a play when you really need it.
Satoransky outside. Korkmaz pulls it in. Anderson covers. Pass to Korkmaz. Three-pointer. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And here's Satoransky. Here's the teardrop. Anderson gets the bucket.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. And it's in there.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Going inside. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Assisted by Satoransky.
Here's Kalathis. No made baskets yet. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Monaco. Knocks down the triple. He's got 5.
Does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Crossed up the D perfectly.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
Pass to Korkmaz. Here's Kalathis. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Outside, Anderson. Driving inside. And good. Coming on the assist by Satoransky. Satoransky's got 4 assists now tonight. They set the pick.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Covered by Satoransky to the inside. Here's Kalathis. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Anderson covers. Pass to Corneli. To the wing, right side. 1:27 left in the second. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, drawing charges is an art. The Warriors' Brandon Podziemski led the league last season, and he said, I'm not going to jump with anybody at the rim and block them. This is another form of rim protection. And Brian, while some have labeled them dangerous and called for charges to be taken out of the game, they remain a winning play.
Yeah, that's a good point, Allie. Thanks. Good on both.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
56 seconds left in the second quarter. Clock at 6. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Covered by Satoransky. Got a hand on it. Anderson drives. Off with the layup. And there's the lob. The lob. Very well done.
Oh, incredible. Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome. Here's Vesely. Gets the 3 ball to go. He's got 5. And we've reached halftime in this one. They lead by 11. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
The visiting team, 30.
Hello and welcome.
At home, this team is pretty stout. Looking at this upcoming stretch, they're probably licking their chops.
Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the home team.
When you take care of the ball,
Glad you could join us.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Check by James. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Second personal foul, first team foul.
So it's the home team now. Lots of room. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. James has got 8 points.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores, making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Come on now, this kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
And they're running. Throws it up high. Stolen by Parker. Here's Sar. Pass to Metu. Here's the 3. He drops it from range. Give him 8 points now.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
James deciding where to go with it. Diallo right side. Here's a Kobo. Off target at the rim.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups. Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
And here's Brown for 3. Hits the three-pointer. Brown's got his second basket of the night.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Sarr's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Back to James. Six to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter. 2 minutes.
Here's Diallo. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First team foul.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. And he drops the first.
Taking 2 shots.
And Diallo drops them both. Brent, you had a ton of playoff experience as a player. What was the atmosphere of the NBA postseason like?
Well, the intensity certainly picks up, BA, but looking back at it, it's so fun to see the amount of attention that all of a sudden comes with playoff basketball. So many more fans, so many more cameras, so much on the line. It's really where you enjoy all that hard work.
And the jam by Brown.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Shot to stop the run. Unable to get that one.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
1:11 left to play in the third quarter. Back to Diallo. Drives to the hoop. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Diallo's got 4 points this quarter.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
First personal foul. First team foul.
.52 seconds left in the third. To the wing on the left. It's Parker on the attack. And Parker throws it down.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Pass to Brown. Over to the left wing. Fires the 3. He buries it from 3. 14 points for him. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Delivering the blow. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Well, Brent, in a players' league, you think there's a point at which players have too much say?
Well, I don't know, BA. I think it's always a fine line between what it is that both management and ownership is trying to do. This is entertainment, after all. But you got to lean into the players. You got to lean into the personalities. And as long as there's a respect for both of those areas, the league and the game will continue to grow.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Korkmaz, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Kalathis. Here's Mata Yunus. They set the screen. And he lobs it up. Shot clock at 6. And here they come. Oh, deflected. And the ball goes out of bounds. Turned over.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Great D that time from Satoransky.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them. Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Back to Korkmaz. The 3 is up. And the three-pointer goes. Korkmaz has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Left side Anderson. And it's Satoransky penetrating. Count that bucket. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Some young players coming into the league may lack experience in truly big games. Brent, do you think that's a disadvantage?
Well, it could be a disadvantage, BA, but how do you get to replicate that competitive environment unless you get there? And so with every experience, young guys typically who want to achieve greatness, embrace some of those biggest moments, watch and learn, and that's where you grow the most.
Tipped. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Anderson for 3. Kept alive. Puts up a 3. Can't hit that one. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Corneli. The shot won't fall. Outside, Anderson.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. Anderson's gone 3 for 7 from the floor so far tonight. Here's Corneli. No good. Unable to win this run.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Anderson passes to fall. Covered by Satoransky. Pass to Corneli. And that one's good.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort for the squad.
That 3's off the mark. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
Here's Montejunas. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Knocks it down from distance. There's 57 seconds left in the final quarter. And the ball goes out of play following the shot.
Goes to the away team.
54 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Satoransky. Three-pointer off the mark. The 3. That one is off. From deep three-point land. That one's off. His third miss out of 8 tries. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Calathes. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from way outside. And he can't get that one. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. A clean win, and one where they clearly
Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Thompson, And it's Oturu in at the center position. Pass to Larkin. Here's the screen. And the layup's good off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
The three. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. James, the pass to Okobo. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. He takes it in. Nice shot by Larkin.
I like everything he's doing so far offensively, finding his spots, making strong selections.
Okobo, the pass to Papagiannis.
Away team foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
James looking it over. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
Banked in off the glass. Larkin's got 6 points. Larkin's gone 3 for 4 here from the field. James kicks to Diallo. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Larkin. He's got 6. Driving inside. Here's Oturu. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
Here's James. Offensive rebound. Knocked away. Papagiannis kicks to Diallo. Goes up again. And he lays it up and in. He's got 5.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
On the wing, Thompson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Okobo. Brown with the screen on Thompson. Okobo, the pass to Brown. And it's blocked. And so out of bounds it goes. They'll keep possession. Diallo inside. He has 5. And he drops it in from the low post.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs it right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Larkin, the pass to Oturu. That's his 2nd shot and his 2nd basket. He's 2 for 2.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Away team foul. Smith. First personal foul. 2nd team foul.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, James, the pass to Okobo. Driving in. Here's Papagiannis. The kick out to Brown. Just 4 to shoot. And no good that time.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Moron, that's good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Now here's James. Not a lot of room. Pass to Papagiannis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
2nd personal foul. 3rd
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
First trip to the line for him here. That free throw, no good. That's off as well, so he misses both. 35 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Nora. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Left side, Brown. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
First personal foul, fourth team foul. At the line for your home team, Brown.
And he knocks down the first one. And Brown drops them both. Larkin looking it over. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
Shooting one. The play will be reviewed. The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
Instituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Tie game and some big points. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Corniche is out there with Korkmaz, and it's Maniunas in at the center. That gives them the lead.
Drew the defense and made the proper read, hitting his teammates on the perimeter.
They've got Willis, also Johnson out there. And it's Bryant in at the point. Here's Kalathis. He's covered by Willis. Kalathis, no luck. Korkmaz is out there at Corniche. And it's Maniunas in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And they're on the break. And the rejection by Bryant. Here's Johnson. Count it.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Kalathis. He's covered by Bobois. Kalathis dishes to Maniunas. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Kalathis, no luck. Johnson, the pass to Poirier. Back to Johnson. To the left wing. Inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Johnson's got 4 this quarter.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Here's Kalathis. And that time, also a missed shot. Johnson the screen. And Bryant kicks to Bobois. Now here's Bryant. Nothing on the board. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Pass to Corniche. Buries the long-range jumper. Corniche has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Bryant looking it over. Now Bobois. There's the drive. Got a piece of it. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Here is Bryant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Bryant. Here's Calathis. He's covered by Bobois. Calathis kicks to Korkmaz. Puts up a deep three. And Willis pulls it down. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. Misses the three. And here's the break. From the arc. It's good from long range. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Bryant the pass to Poirier. Good, and it's Bryant picking up the assist. Poirier's got 5 now.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Eunice with it. Picked up by Bryant.
Johnson. First personal foul. First team foul.
There's a minute 47 left now here in the second. Bryant defending. And here is Eunice. Still yet to score.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Bryant. Eunice grabs the miss.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Pass to Corniche. 3-pointer. Drops in the tray. Corniche has got 6 here in this quarter.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Here's Willis. Missed inside. Here's Korkmaz, covered by Johnson. And that one's good. Korkmaz has got his second bucket tonight.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Bryant, right side. 30 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And a miss there on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And it's out of bounds, and they say last touch by Bryant.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Defended by Bryant. Drives to the hoop, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Larkin, and he uses the glass on the layup. Larkin's got 10 points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And we'll return shortly.
The visiting team, 31.
Well, I think for the home team, I don't look at win-loss records at this point. I want to see improvement from game to game.
I wish
Their effort on the offensive glass has set a strong message. They're not going to be pushed around, and they're going to battle and outwork you.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. We've got Larkin. He's out there with Thompson. And it's Smith's in at the 4. Larkin can't get it to go.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Okobo. Good, and the assist goes to James. He's got 6.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Pass to Okobo. The offensive rebound. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the three-pointer.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting a pretty good result.
Thompson, a screen on James. Here's Nora. Poked away and stolen by James. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Now here's Diallo. Defense right on him. Rebound by Larkin. Thompson for the triple. He can't get that one to fall. A tight game here in Los Angeles. Down low, releases. He makes the Johnny from the left block. Diallo's got 9.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Larkin kicks to Thompson. Drains the three-pointer.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Here's Okobo. And it's Smith with the rebound.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Now here's Diallo. He's tightly guarded. Brown feeling out a bit. Kicks it out to James. To Diallo. Shot clock at 6. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
And he drives in, and it's blocked. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Diallo. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Larkin. He's got 12. 5 to shoot. Here's Nora. They swipe it. And here's the fast break. For the finish. A slam dunk by Diallo.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Nice shot by Thompson. Thompson's got his second basket of the night.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Brown. And it's Smith with the rebound.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Thompson for 3. Buries it from three-point range. Thompson's got 8 points.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
Back to James. To the wing on the left. Okobo. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here we go. Nora, the pass to Larkin. Thompson outside. For the lead, driving to the basket. And the layup is up and in. Thompson's got 10 points in the quarter.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Brown, the pass to Okobo. Takes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
Thompson, a screen on James. Larkin, the pass to Oturu. Leaps for it, and they'll get another chance. And Thompson kicks to Larkin. Offline with his three. It could go, and he drains the three, but let's see, they may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time.
The previous play is under review.
Check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And they're making...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Says is faster than ever. You know, why not?
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. They're up by 4. And coming... Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got Diallo. He's out there with Brown. And it's Papagiannis in at the 5 down low. 6 on the shot clock. Brown sets a screen for James. Back to Brown. It's tipped. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Team ball. Substitution on the court.
Now Bryant. Over to the left wing. Johnson sets the screen for Bryant. On the wing, Johnson. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Bryant's got 3 assists in the game.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball game.
Motiejunas a screen on Willis. Corniche the pass to Motiejunas. Misses from short range.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at that rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Ball's knocked loose. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That was pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Bryant with it. Johnson sets the screen for Bryant. His 3-pointers off the mark. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Here's Motiejunas. Poirier grabs the miss. Johnson outside. Drills it from outside. Johnson's got 6 points in the quarter. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
To the right side.
Away team foul. Yes. First personal foul. First team foul.
Defended by Bryant. To the middle. Tries yet again. Motiejunas no luck. Up top, Bobo. Pass to Bryant. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Driving the lane. And the layup is good.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the home team had some words for the team during the break. The coach told his players, hey, they're feeling the pressure over there. Keep pressing, keep fighting. They're starting to crack. So let's get this game even, guys.
All right, thank you, David.
second team foul.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Pass to Poirier. Outside, Willis. 6 to shoot. Here's Bryant. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Here's Diallo. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 5 assists tonight.
The adjustment, man, what a finish.
Johnson outside.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it a 2-possession game.
Here's Brown. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
Your home team, Brown, taking 2 shots. The play will be reviewed.
Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
So the first one drops, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And so he hits both.
Clutch. Those free throws turn this into a 1-possession ball game.
Here's Larkin. James defending. Nice shot by Larkin.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Here's James, and James throws it down.
Yeah, clutch basket, even with him being on the short end of the stick, size-wise.
He's got to take that shot no matter who's on him. He wants the ball in these situations.
Johnson outside. And Johnson with the stop.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
James kicks to Diallo. Brown with a screen on Johnson. Here's the teardrop. Brown the pass to Okobo. Just 5 to shoot. And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. 43 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Brown. And Willis pulls it down.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
15 foul. Shooting for the away team.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
I'm not going to lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
Here's Diallo, and the 3 off target. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Oturu. Back to Thompson. Clock at 6. Fires away from way outside. And it's going to go the other way.
Home team ball.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Brian Anderson. Along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. There's the three. Nora grabs the board. Here's Larkin. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
With the drive, Nora grabs the board. Here's Larkin. Takes a three. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Uses the glass on the layup.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Blocked! And they get it back. Pass to Smits. To the paint. Oturu passes to Smits. From outside the arc. Offensive rebound to the left side wing. Back to Thompson. Clock at 6. There's a screen. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Fall.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
Larkin no good.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
First personal foul, first team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
2 shots.
Hits both from the stripe.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Smits. Here's Oturu to the left wing. Will it go? And he lays it up and in. Larkin's gotten his second bucket. Defended by Thompson. And he drops it in from the low post.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Pass to Smits. Lets the 3 fly, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Smits has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game. Here's Larkin. 1:31 left in the opening quarter. Here's Smits. 3-pointer. And Parker pulls it down. And there's the drive. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far. We've got 1:13 left in the opening quarter. Here's Thompson. And he banks in the layup.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
quick look, no good that time.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
43 seconds left in the first quarter. Fires the three. Nora, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Sar passes to Parker. Defended by Thompson. Second chance shot. And it's Smits with a rebound. Thompson passes to Smits. Here's Larkin. Launches it. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. They lead by 4. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
They've got Johnson, and it's Willis in at the power forward. Bryant with it. Guarded now by Anderson. And so he draws the foul, heading to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Free throw good. Bryant.
At the line for 2.
And both free throws good for Bryant. Now Satoransky. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Satoransky pulls it in. Johnson against Anderson. Now here's Satoransky. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And here's Bryant outside. Pure from three-point range. Bryant's got 5 points now this quarter.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
And it's good for 2.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
A quick shot there. It's off target. Now here's Satoransky. Not a lot of room. Pass to Metu. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Anderson passes to Satoransky. 4-3. Excellent D there from Bryant. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. It's tipped. Fires in the triple.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Bryant's got 8.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And so he makes both from the line. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Johnson. Shoots over Anderson. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Rebounded by Johnson. Willis, the pass to Poirier. Here's Willis. Out left to the wing. Outside Johnson. There's a screen. 6 to shoot. Misses the 3. Here's Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
Woo!
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Here's Satoransky. The rebound by Willis. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, Poirier gets the three to fall. Poirier's got his first 3 points of the game. Oh, he missed it, making him 1 for 2 now. Well, we got a close game here in Cleveland. And here's Bryant outside. Doesn't go in. 2 for 4 in this game. And here's the fast break. There's 53 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. On Friday, and then on Friday.
You hear this all the time, but a road trip is a great chance for a team to build chemistry on and off the court. Chemistry matters a lot in the NBA, and a trip like this can bring a team together.
Pass to Johnson. 40 seconds left in the first half of this one. Here's Willis. Misses the three. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the first half. Bryant with it. Guarded now by Anderson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Bryant's got 10 points.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
There's a screen. Anderson against Bryant. Satoransky left side. Back to Anderson. Oh, it's good! Are you kidding me?
Oh, my goodness. That's how you beat the clock. Ending the first half with an exclamation point. The three-pointer adding insult to injury.
Their offense is running like a machine there, Shaq. I mean, they're making calculated decisions, kind of like all of those.
All right, guys, let's. And that's it for halftime.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. They lead by 5. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. He takes it in. And here's Thompson for 3. Sinks it from distance. Thompson's got his second bucket of the night.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
To the right side. There's the triple. Drains the triple.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Larkin. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Parker outside. Right wing. It's intercepted. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Drops in the 3.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Defended by Thompson. Fires from deep. And it's Smits with a rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Larkin passes to Aturu. For the lead. It's hauled in by Fall. Fall's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the layup is good off the glass. Fall's got his first points of the night.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And here's Thompson for three. It's hauled in by Fall. Fall's got 5 rebounds tonight. Down low. Over to the wing. Defended by Thompson. Pass to Sar. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, trying his luck from deep. The shot that time not on target. The 3 from Thompson. The offensive rebound. Smith's good. Smith has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, and you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First team foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for 2.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Here's Larkin.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Misses the baby hook.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Pass to Fall. To the inside. From 6 feet away. It's good. Off the glass.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Basket counts. He's got 16.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Thompson passes to Nora. Back to Thompson. Pass to Nora. Banked it in off the glass.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Defended by Thompson. Out to the wing. Takes the 3. It's not going to go for him. Here's Larkin. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Thompson's got 5 points in the quarter.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
They set the pick. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Defended by Thompson. 5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. It doesn't go for him. Pass to Smits. Soft touch off the glass. Smits has got 10 points.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that.
There it goes! It's a big shot at the buzzer.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Up by 4. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. They've got Johnson, and it's Bryant in at the 1 spot. Here's Vesely. uses the glass on the layup.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Bryant outside. Misses from close range. With a healthy advantage, they're looking confident.
And could boost their lead to double digits here, too. Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
2 points. That one goes.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
Bryant's gone 50% shooting tonight. 4 of 8. Now here's Satoransky, covered by Bryant. Covered by Bryant. Shot clock at 5. And he slams it in one-handed.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league. And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
Now here's Satoransky, covered by Bryant. Out left to the wing. Here's Vesely. Shot clock at 6. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. Over the past few seasons, we've seen a big youth movement in the NBA, Clark, with average age dropping to an all-time low.
Yeah, those are the facts, and it's great that there's so much talent. I don't dismiss or discount that at all, but you still have to have a level of value and appreciation for what experienced veterans can bring to your makeup and to your team. That experience is invaluable, and very few teams win at a high level without having a blend of young talent and talented experience, too.
And here's Bryant outside. And Metu pulls it down. Metu's got his 4th rebound in this one. Oh, there's the alley. And they're on the run from deep. Johnson. Here's Willis. The kick out to Johnson. Tries yet again. No good that time.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
It's deflected. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Here's Satoransky. Poirier with the rebound.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why. Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Satoransky outside. Pass to Metu. Leaps for it. Johnson with it. Guarded now by Anderson. Outside Johnson from deep. And it's Willis missing. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Now here's Anderson. Satoransky outside. Back to Anderson from behind the arc. Poirier with the rebound. Here's Beaubois. The 3-ball. The shot off that time. There's 57 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Anderson drives. And the shot falls short that time. Here's Willis. Pass to Bryant. Here's Poirier. Here's Willis. Driving in. Here's Beaubois. Offline with a baseline jumper. Here's Vesely. here as they get the victory. This one was a fun one to watch.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're joined by our reporter David Aldridge on the sideline. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Brown. James is out there with Diallo, and it's Papagiannis in at the 5 down low. Here's a Kobo. Connects from three-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Fall. There's the 3. Sinks the triple.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Now here's Diallo. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Pass to Laprovitola. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's a Kobo. Offensive rebound. Papagiannis kicks to Brown. 5 on the clock. Here's a Kobo. Over Parker. And it's a Kobo missing. He's guarded by Diallo.
Diallo. First personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. A 3 ball. He can't get it to go.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
James, the pass to a Kobo. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Kobo's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Going inside. Here's Fall. And it's good. 2 points.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
He's guarded by Diallo. Bangs home the trifecta. He has 6.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Nice shot by James.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And a missed layup.
Look, that's just great work on the boards. Effort dictates success on the glass more than size.
Here's Laprovitola. That's to Vesely. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. James outside.
2 minutes.
And James throws it down.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring option.
They get it back. Parker up top. Second chance shot. Out of hand on it. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Diallo. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Shot clock at 2. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 9.
And from three-point range, guys, he has hit the ground running. What a first quarter.
Here's James. Count that one.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out. The shots are certainly falling for him here in the early stages.
52 seconds left to play here in the first. Diallo, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Parker, and the dunk by Parker.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. James, no good. Parker with Diallo, and the dunk by Parker.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. James, no good. Lays it up and banks it in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
It's deflected. Lots of room. And he connects with the jumper.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced.
Got it! Oh, what a hit! That is such a tough shot.
That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
Well, that's an energizer.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Up by 9. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
Korkmaz is out there at court each, and it's Maniunas in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Pass to Calathis. To the inside. And the jam by Maniunas.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Satoransky with it. Anderson with the screen for Satoransky. Yep, it counts.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Satoransky covering. Pass to Maniunas. Here's Korkmaz. Stolen by Anderson. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, when you look at the draft, it seems talent evaluators have a type. Ron James says our league is always hungry for potential. That's the whole focus of the lottery. It makes sense that those guys who are taken 16 through 30 are on real contending teams and making impacts. Of course, Kevin, everybody wants to draft the next LeBron. Good luck with that.
Or work with the next David Aldridge, a Hall of Famer. David, thank you. Yes, that goes in. Calathis has got his second basket.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Satoransky gets the bucket.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Calathis, no luck.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Sar. An easy 2 points on the layup. Sar's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Modiunas, a screen on Satoransky. The rebound by Anderson.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played, and that one's good. Korkmaz.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Now Satoransky. 6 points for him. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
The the defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That one falls. Efes has got 6.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
A 3 from Anderson. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the 3.
There's a screen. To the paint. Anderson with the block. Fast break, here they come. There's Abrinas. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
There's 53 seconds left in the first half of the game. Korkmaz. Abrinas with a rebound.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in their rebounding numbers as well.
Team foul. Number 32. First personal foul, first team foul.
And the first one drops.
At the line for your home team, 2 shots.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And they're moving it up. Pass to Corniche. From down in the low post, it goes.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Satoransky looking around. Now Skarn. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Clearly a foul.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
At the line for your home team.
That one is off.
And he didn't go to the line once in the first half. But now he's figuring out how to draw contact and get himself to the line.
It would take a major comeback for them to get back into this game.
And the chances of that happening don't look good.
They set the pick. Here he goes. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Pass to Parker. Tries to save it, and it goes out of bounds. That one's off Parker.
Substitution on the court.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Up by 15. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
When you could dominate on the boards like that, this is how it's going to be. Physicality and determination are a winning recipe, Ernie.
Now let's take a moment here for a... And that's a halftime...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. They've got Metu. Skarn out there with Satoransky. Then there's Anderson, and it's Abrinas in at the small forward position. Brown out there with Diallo. Then it's James, and it's Papagiannis in at the 5, roaming the paint. Sar's shot is off.
Home team foul. Satoransky. First personal foul, first team foul. Substitution on the court.
James looking it over. Fall with the rebound. Fall's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Laprovitola. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. From deep, James. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
It's stolen. An even 3-on-3 break. for the three. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Laprovitola. 6 to shoot. It doesn't go for him.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Okobo, the pass to Diallo. From past the arc to the wing right side. They shoot again. Rebound by Parker. Parker's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Laprovitola. He's got a clear path. And the pass goes out of bounds, and they'll turn it over.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Beyond the arc. No good that time. Outside, James. And here's Brown outside. Pass to Okobo. Diallo against Parker. Diallo, no good.
Well, his lack of offensive contribution has definitely been felt tonight. They could have used way more from him.
And they recover it. Here's Parker. Bucket is good. Parker's got 6.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the league recalibrated its emphasis on fouling during last season. Commissioner Adam Silver said there was a sense that offensive players had too much of an advantage. So an adjustment was made. Fans want great offense, but they want players to be allowed to play defense as well. I think that's what we're seeing. Kevin, it's a welcome change.
Welcome indeed. No doubt about it, D.A.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
James. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
It's hauled in by Diallo.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
3-pointer. They grab their own miss. Brown finds James for 3. Good on the 3-point shot.
And a bit of a struggle for him so far in the quarter. Just 1 for 5 from the field.
Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Okobo. Yes! It's James picking up the assist. Okobo's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Laprovitola passes to Vesely. Oh, the lob to Parker. Pass to Vesely. Shot clock at 6. There's the lob to the hoop. And stolen by James. Here's Okobo. No good on the 3. Here's Laprovitola. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Up by 15. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, he really just helps tie this team together. They know they can count on him to set them up.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Center ends there was Song. And there's Anderson. And it's Metu in at the 5. Abrinas kicks to Anderson. Lays it up off the glass.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
James has a 2-pointer, and they cash in right away with the quick shot.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Skarn, the pass to Satoransky. The three. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
From deep. Rebounded by Papagiannis. Here's a Kobo. Pass to Papagiannis. Hands it from downtown.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Skarn, the pass to Satoransky. Anderson against Brown. Anderson kicks to Satoransky. Anderson, a screen on James. Shot clock at 5. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's a Kobo. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Satoransky against James. Satoransky, the pass to Skarn. Tries the spin move. Out left to the wing. A 3 from Anderson. It's hauled in by Diallo. Diallo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's a Kobo. A 3-pointer, no good. Kobo's gone 3 of 9 tonight from the field, 33%. Anderson finds Satoransky. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by James. Here's a Kobo. Fires the 3. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 3 assists in the game.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
James against Satoransky. That's a miss, and with it, he is 5 for 9. Brown with the bounce pass. Kobo, the pass to James, and the dunk by James.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
Yeah, it's normally the defense that fuels a comeback. Well, let's see how much they have left in the tank.
And the shot goes in.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
From deep 3-point land, the rebound by Medu. Medu's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Skarn. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Anderson against Brown. Intercepted. And here comes the break. After Kobo. Here's Papagiannis. Satoransky covering. Here's a Kobo. No good from outside. Kobo's gotten 4 shots to go in 12 attempts. To the middle. Anderson against James. Launches it. It's hauled in by Diallo. Shoots the 3. Papagiannis passes to James. Fires the 3. A shot off that time.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
The shot by Satoransky, no good.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
Abrinas. And it's off from 3-point range. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. A confident win and one where they clearly should.
everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got James, and it's Akobo in at the 2. Larkin passes to Aturu. Got a piece of it. For 3, James. No good on the shot. Here's Nora. Pass to Oturu. Fires for 3. Some solid defense from Diallo. And they're on the break. Pulls up for 3. Hits the trifecta.
Not everyone has the green light to take that 3 in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Here's Larkin. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Thompson, a screen on James. Larkin, no good.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Just over a minute and a half in. Here's Nora. There's the drive. Drops in the layup for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Pass to Akobo. Oturu with the rebound.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively. This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
And there's James from the arc. And that one fall for him. He's 0 for 2. Here's Larkin. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Good on the bucket.
Pounding it inside early and often.
And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
The play is under video review under NBA rules.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
That one falls.
Very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
The three from Thompson sinks the tray.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
James, left side. Diallo outside. Lets it fly. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Diallo's got 5. Here's Larkin. 5 points in the game. And there's the screen. Pass to Smits. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
James deciding where to go with it. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Brown, and the jam by Brown.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Pass to Oturu from the arc. Oh, he can't sink it. He's 0 for 3.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
56 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Smits. No good from outside.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Here's Larkin. And the basket is good. He's got 7.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Pass to Akobo.
Full team foul. Thompson. First personal foul. First team foul.
.30 seconds left to play in the first. And here's Brown for 3. They get the rebound. Here's Akobo. Second chance effort.
This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This guy just can't seem to get the lid off of that bucket.
Pass to Nora. The layup off target. And James launches it from deep. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. They're up by... And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
They've got Johnson, and it's Poirier in at the 5.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
Now Bryant. Driving to the basket. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul. First
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Skarn. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. These are his first free throws of the game.
Shooting for the away team.
The first one falls.
2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. And here's Bryant. Pass to Poirier. Back to Bryant. Johnson with it. Lets it fly. Money from the wing. Johnson's gotten his first points in this one. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter.
Old team foul. Willis. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Takes it inside. Poirier with the rebound. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Bryant. Up and in on the layup.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Here's Mata-Yunus. Still no points. Skarn. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
And here's Bryant outside. Nails it from 3. Bryant's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Comes up empty down low. Johnson on the wing. Pass to Willis. Back to Johnson. Launches a 3. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Beaubois on the wing. Bryant. Pass to Willis. Here's Beaubois. Willis, the pass to Bryant.
2 minutes remaining.
A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Skarn, covered by Johnson.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Away team foul.
On Tuesday and then Sunday.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your home team.
First one falls for him.
Taking 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
To the middle. And he banks in the layup.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Bryant outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Beaubois. Goes back up. 1:11 left in the first half. Clock at 4. Here's Johnson. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. This will be his third free throw attempt of the game.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
Here's Mata-Yunus. 55 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Willis. He's scoreless. Pass to Poirier. Bryant outside. Beyond the arc. No good. That's his third miss out of 5 attempts. Bryant's gone just 1 for 4 from deep. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Korkmaz, no good.
Might be a good idea to run the clock. Hold it for the last shot.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Up in time. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. Up 11. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Bench Bob. They've been on one, giving those starters a breather, and it's providing instant offense.
That depth also critical to staying out of foul trouble. Okay, now we've got some. Appreciate you joining.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Here's Larkin. Pass to Thompson. Pulls up on the wing. Smits can't get it to go.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
They've got James, and it's Brown in at the 4.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Okobo gets the bucket.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Larkin passes to Thompson. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Okobo gets the bucket. 5 points in the game.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Out to the right wing. Nora, pass to Larkin. Pass to Smits. Here's Oturu. The rebound by Diallo. Diallo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Smits with a rebound. Thompson against James. Thompson's shot is off.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
Brown finds Diallo. Kick out to Brown. James outside. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. James has got 6.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Into the lane. To the right side. Smits passes to Nora for 3. Smits can't get it to go. Smits has gone 2 of 5 tonight. And here's Brown for 3. They get it again. Pass to James. Here's Okobo. 5 points in the game. 3-pointer, no good.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Thompson with it, now guarded by Brown. Here's Larkin. And it's rejected. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touch by Diallo. A minute 53 left in the third. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 from Thompson knocks down the long J. Thompson's got 5 points in the quarter.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Okobo gets the bucket.
The defense had him confused early on, but he's responded in the second half with some assertive play.
Aturu. The 3. Some solid defense from Diallo.
And they're winning despite his poor showing offensively. Some nights, your teammates have to carry you. This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Inside, here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
And just an important basket. I mean, especially with their lead dwindling.
Pass to Okobo. Now Brown. Here's Okobo. Here's the pick. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 10 points for him.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Thompson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
James with the ball. He's got 6. Right wing. Here's Okobo. The 3 is up. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Here's Korkmaz, covered by Johnson. Going inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And he makes a first.
For the away team. Number 32.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Let's go with a 3. Counted from distance.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Pass to Corneli. Korkmaz on the wing. Here's Corneli. Clock at 6. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul, second team foul. At the line for the away team.
And he can't get the first one.
2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Now here's Bryant. Pass to Willis. Back to Bryant. Here's Willis. On the wing, Bryant. 5 on the clock. There's the screen by Johnson. And Bryant, here we go. The kick out to Johnson. Yes, sir, and it's Bryant picking up the assist.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
And the visitors call time here. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. He cautioned his guys against forcing things at the arc, saying you can't make a rhythm happen, so don't force it. take what is coming to you out there. Coach hoping for a renewed offensive focus going forward, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
Brown, no good.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
James against Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Dives for it. Here's Akobo. Brown finds Diallo. Poke loose. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Willis. Shoots over Brown. And the basket by Willis.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Here's Akobo. Diallo on the wing. Covered by Johnson. Diallo, no good.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
And the basket by Poirier. Here's James. Diallo outside. They need this. They grab their own miss. And here's Brown for three. They get it back. Diallo on the wing. From downtown. Johnson with the defensive effort. Here's Beaubois. And he converts the layup.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Buries it from three.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
The kick out to Johnson. This one for three. Bryant, the pass to Willis. Outside Johnson. Nails it from beyond the arc. Johnson's got 9 points now in the second half.
The way they dominated, they earned the dub tonight.
And they just went out and executed. Give credit to the coaching staff. They have to be thrilled with their level of play.
50 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Bryant. Shot clock at 6. Good work there as it goes.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Kick out to Brown. James outside. No good on the triple.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Ooh, costly foul there. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
And he hits the first of 3.
3 shots.
Good on the second one. And he nails the third. 20 seconds left to play in the fourth. The half-court heave is off target. Here's Beaubois. And so they get the victory here at home. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure they're
2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Sar, and it's Parker in at the 4 slot. Here's Larkin, covered by Satoransky. There's the triple. Great D that time from Satoransky. From deep. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Here's Larkin. Takes the 3. And Parker pulls it down. Here's Satoransky. Here's Hernan Gomez. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Pass to Smits. Can't connect from short range.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for 1.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Here's Larkin. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Hey, they've broken the seal. 3 misses to start, but now they're in business.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. An easy 2 on the layup.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Larkin no good.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
Here's Parker, banked it in off the glass.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Thompson with it. Parker picks him up. And Thompson gets the three.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Trying to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Smith. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Here's Larkin. Out to the right wing. Launches a three. Smith's good. Smith has got 5 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Ooh, Thompson with the block. And he's able to get it back. Shot clock at 5. Here's Parker. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Three-pointer. Out to Thompson. The three. Tries again. Stolen by Parker. Here's Sar. From deep. Thompson pulls it in.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Pass to Larkin. 1:03 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Oturu. Here's Larkin. Thompson with a screen. Larkin no good.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Defended by Thompson. Puts up a deep three. Pass to Parker. And Parker throws it down.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Thompson. He's closely guarded. Here's Nora. There's a screen. Pass to Smith. Lets it go. Nails the wide open jumper. Smith has got his third basket on the night right there.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
Cody taking 2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Parker.
Honestly, if you're the defense, you should be ashamed not coming up with a steal on that pass.
Johnson for three. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Up by 4. And quarter number 2 will get underway just... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
They've got Johnson, and it's Bryant in at the point guard.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
We've got Chimezie Metu, and it's Fall in at the center position. He takes it in, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Bryant outside. Pass to Poirier. The dive for the ball. Outside Johnson. Just 4 to shoot. Puts up a 3. And Metu pulls it down. Sadaransky passes to Fall. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Pass to Anderson. Here's Metu. Oh, ripped away. Sadaransky with the steal. Back to Anderson. And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
Bryant outside. Here's Beaubois. Lays it up and banks it in. Beaubois has got his first points of the game.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. The first free throw is good.
Sadaransky, 2 shots.
So he gets them both. Now here's Bryant, covered by Sadaransky. Bryant, the pass to Poirier. Yes, sir, and it's Bryant picking up the assist. Poirier's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Outside, Anderson. Sadaransky outside. Anderson with a screen on Bryant. Back to Anderson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. And Fall gets it to go.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Here's Beaubois. Pass to Poirier. Here's Beaubois. Kicks it out to Bryant. Fires for 3. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Oh, there's nothing more fun than putting a big guy on a poster. That is the definition of an aggressive play.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the first half of this game. And the shot goes down.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Outside Johnson. Bryant, right side. Here's Beaubois, covered by Sadaransky. Back to Bryant. Shoots. Sadaransky pulls it in.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Now Bryant. He's got 5. Outside Johnson. There's 47 seconds left to play in the half. Here's the 3. And Metu pulls it down. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now. Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let them get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Bryant's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. And he lobs it up top. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Tries the spin move. Deflected. The kick out to Johnson. Beyond the arc. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so we wrap up the first half. Up by 8. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
One thing that stands out to me, guys, is the disparity in free throws. They need a new recipe for getting to the line.
Yeah, Fury.
And we've got the playoff. Thanks as always.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. They've got Johnson, and it's Willis in at power forward. The kick out to Johnson. Sar pulls it in.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Parker, the screen. Connects from downtown. 11 points in the game.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
They've got Johnson, and it's Bryant in at the one spot, and he gets it to go. Bryant's gone 3 of 6 shooting from the field so far. Here's Sar, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
On target from range.
Nice looking shot. I mean, especially from that deep.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Spins. To the inside. It's tipped. Bryant outside. Down low. Here's Poirier.
Substitution on the court.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. There's the block. And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. The visitors with the ball. They've led by as many as 11.
Well, despite some uneven shooting for them, they're still out in front.
And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's Larkin on the take. And he makes it. Larkin's got 5 points.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
There's the screen. Pass to Sar. Tries the spin move. 6 to shoot. Converts after the nice spin.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. Got to attack when you have that chance.
Thompson in the post. Hernan Gomez there. Here's Smith. Sends it home from three-point land. He's got 10.
Guys, just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Parker, screen on Thompson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
1:57 left in the third quarter. And there's the drive. Here's Larkin. And Parker pulls it down. Larkin's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. And he's going for the lob. Here's the break. Banked it in off the glass.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
They set the screen. Here's Sar. Uses the glass on the layup. Sarr's got his second basket of the game.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Thompson outside. Driving in. And he banks in the layup.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Defended by Thompson to the wing, right side. Pass to Hernan Gomez. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
For the away team, Hernan Gomez.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I go for it.
Oturo can't hit.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
That shot's good by Parker.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Larkin. Off target from three-point range.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
And there it is for him.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Thompson passes to Smits. Out to Thompson. They set a pick. The three-pointer off the mark. No good there. The third quarter comes to a close. Leading by 9. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Here's Satoransky. We've got Chimezie Metu, and it's Fall in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
Anderson drives. Oturu with the rebound.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Thompson's gone 1 of 5 on three-point tries. Driving to the basket. Cash money on the open jump shot.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Here's Larkin. And he lays it up and in.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Here's Anderson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second team foul. At the line for the away team.
And he knocks down the first one.
2 shots.
And Anderson drops them both. Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
Drives to the hoop.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Here's Fall. Pass to Satoransky. From the arc. Here's Fall. And here's Satoransky. Just 5 on the clock. Another shot. And it's Metu missing. Thompson scanning the floor. Smits passes to Thompson. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Fall. Fall's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Here's Larkin, covered by Satoransky, and the shot's good. Larkin's got 4 points now in the quarter.
In the second half, we've seen him refocus his shooting. Much fewer wasted possessions.
takes it inside. And the layup is good off the glass.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
They get it back. Pass to Thompson. Here's Larkin. Fires from deep. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Larkin's got 10 points in just the second half.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open. Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Thompson passes to Nora. The floater. Here's Oturu. Tipped. And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. 1:49 left to play in the fourth. They get it back. Pass to Larkin. 4-3. And Metu pulls it down. Metu's got 4 rebounds now. Satoransky passes to Fall. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. First free throw is good.
At the line for the away team.
And he can't hit the second. Fast break. Here we go. The 3 from Thompson. It's hauled in by Fall. Fall's got his 7th rebound here tonight. The 3 ball. Nora grabs the board. Pass to Larkin. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Fall. Larkin's gotten 5 shots in 13 tries. Metu, pass to Fall. Now Satoransky. To the wing on the left. And a miss there on the triple. Oh, Thompson from deep three-point land. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. And he's going for the oop here. Satoransky right side. It's Anderson on the wing. Satoransky passes to Anderson. Just 5 to shoot. Misses the deep three-point attempt. And you never want to say never, but in this case...
Yeah, at this point, I don't even know if divine intervention could turn this around.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come.